What's up, guys? So today I'm going to talk about everybody's favorite time traveling Super Saiyan. And this video is based on a conversation I had with my buddies revolving around time travel in Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball Super, etc. And basically, the premise was if Future Trunks goes back in time after Gohan dies, he gives Goku the heart medication so he doesn't die, right? Does all these things in the past, kills Frieza, destroys or fights the androids, gets stronger, comes back to his timeline and kills the androids and whatnot, right? Everything that he does in the past doesn't really affect his future. If anything, it was more like a major time training arc, where he's just going through time, training up, gets back, gets stronger, kills the androids, and then you have everything in Super. Um, but the point being is if none of the stuff he does in the past affects his future, it just changes their future and doesn't save his own. Why didn't he use the time machine to go back earlier in the time of his future? Like, I'm not saying he has to go back to when Goku was going to die of the heart disease and then give him the medicine or whatever at that point. But, like, why not go back earlier in his timeline when he goes back before everyone's dead, or even before future Gohan is dead, and save him because you have a freaking time machine? Because otherwise, everything you do in the past, that changes their future, but does not affect his future. And then he still has to go back in time later to get their help to save his future. Then it gets erased. And there, my friend's argument was like, oh, well, then he's leaving his mom behind and everything. Well, I mean, everybody in that timeline gets erased anyway. So that means that, like, well, that's for naught. I mean, he doesn't know that all this is going to happen later, but, like, couldn't he have just gone back earlier in his own timeline with the new power he got to save everybody instead of just being the last Z fighter? Or would that have just made a branching timeline and it wouldn't have mattered anyway? You know? What do you guys think?